Ladies and gentlemen, Pimpmunk. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get what, Missy?
Wooded so good.
Yes, indeed. It is August 20th, the year of... and we are here today for the first time joining us on the show. Now, just give me your name. I forgot it.
You call Vito.
As far as I know, I don't know much about the fella, but he seems to be a very funny guy. I watched one video he did last night. He's a magician. Am I right?
A comedy magician.
Comedy magician. That means he makes you laugh and steals your money.
Yeah. I go by the name of the Amazing Vito, but you call me Vito Amazing or Stud Muffin, whatever you want.
I'll call you the Amazing. I'll call you Vito. Anyway, Shabisky's here.
The amazing, meet the greatest.
No, he's not the greatest. He's not the greatest. Fuck you, you're not the greatest. Missy's here, and of course the voice in the sky, Booleanenator, but there's another voice in the sky returning with us, Red Eye. How you doing, buddy?
I am doing quite well.
My Australian little thunder, the blunder from down under.
Well, I resemble that remark.
You do. So it's we got nothing to talk about today. I mean, absolutely fucking nothing except Trump. No, we're gonna talk about a bunch of shit. You know how we do. We random. We just get and doing what we do. And I'm trying to pull something up right now, but it won't work because Red Eye's here.
Yep.
I yell. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. So Trump pitched a fit last night. Of course he did. In caps, by the way, all caps.
Oh.
So he really was making his point. I hate when people do that, by the way, all caps. But he's pissed off because Obama said some shit and made him look stupid. Well, everybody that said anything made him look stupid. And he's just really angry.
Angry orange man.
Angry
He's not happy with Goodyear tires either.
No, and the stuff about that is apparently Goodyear tires came out and said that memo that's been going around was actually fake.
Oh, fuck. Now, he reminds me of an ancient joke. What's the difference between a car and 365 on the year and motherfucking year?
Yeah.
I just never knew tires were political.
The thing about the Goodyear thing, though, is that they, apparently, if it's true, they didn't want people to come in with MAGA hats and all that shit. But the same people who are bitching about that are the same people who are okay with people refusing to sell gay people cakes.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, apparently the memo said that nothing political, that said blood and that, but when it comes to they go don't so the political got a bar shirt, you can wear that, and apparently
I guess we're having audio issues here on the stream.
ooh.
Or it's just fucking Red Eye.
No,
It's all his fault.
No, they're saying that Red Eye's real distorted.
Well, on
Is it
here,
everyone or just Red Eye?
well, we can't hear it, but a lot of times they do when it goes through on YouTube. They hear different things. So, is it everyone or is it just Red Eye? It's just Red Eye. They said.
All right.
But he's fine here. You're fine here. So don't.
no problem.
Yeah, it'll be fixed.
Do you think with Trump, though, I mean, from an outsider looking in, right? It looks like, I'm in Canada, so I just have a different perspective.
Yeah.
I can't vote for the guy. I can't. Well, there's nothing. I got zero in it. To me, it seems like the media, no matter, like, it's just they just totally, the only people that like him are the people at Fox, right?
They don't even like him no more.
Well, it's like I feel like the guy, everybody's attacking him, right? No matter what he says, like what Michelle Obama said the other day, if you break it down what she said, right? The country's more racist because of him, and all this stuff. And he said, I wouldn't be here. You got to remember, the guy's worth $3 billion, right?
Yeah.
He said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your husband's screw up.
That's not true, though.
But that's what he said.
Yeah.
Right? So you got to take it as, I see it as, everybody's attacking this guy, and he's only got really Twitter to speak. So when he puts something out, everybody, like, you got CNN. If you watch CNN, it's like, they'll have discussion panels about him. They'll have, whatever. It's like 24 hours about this guy, and 90% of it is bad. So I feel like he sits there, watches it, and says, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna, if they want to, maybe he's trolling Goodyear." Because you got to admit, he's great at trolling people.
I don't think it's trolling, though.
I don't think he's a giant man baby.
He wants a reaction from people, right? Like when he gives people nicknames like Pocahontas or whatever, he's just, he's grinding the gears,
Well, and here's, okay, no, I understand what you're saying, but first of all, he came out and said the media is the enemy of the people. That's one reason they went after him. And by the way, that's also a quote from Hitler. Stalin also said it.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying.
But Hitler controlled the media once he got.
And that's what he wants, but he can't. There's the difference.
This day and age, that's not going to happen.
No, he can't. That's right, he can't. But he wants to.
Well,
if it could, he would. If he could do it, he would be doing it. Is the point that they're trying to make?
Yeah, but now, does he get an unfair handshake at times? Yeah, but he doesn't try to get a fair handshake.
No, he does it to himself. He knows he says some awful fucking takes. He knows he says shit.
Yeah, I don't watch CNN. I don't watch, because I do think mainstream media is biased on either end. Like, you got Fox News or that, what is it, AON or AONN or whatever, OAN or whatever the fuck it is. Completely right, completely Republican. Then you got CNN, MSNBC, very left. So I try to just read what's happening and decide for myself.
Yeah. And I do the exact same thing. But do you think, before you got to remember, the United States was hit. The world was hit with nuclear bombs with this fucking flu virus shit. So the United States economy was rocking when he was in charge, right? It was doing very well. It was.
Yeah, but you do know that was inherited from Obama, right?
I don't know. I mean,
no, it was.
It didn't go into office, and then a week after he was in office, all of a sudden, all these great things were happening while he was getting in
really
there.
great deals.
And it was not the great. By the way, though, if you go back and really look, we did not have the greatest economy in history before pandemic hit. That's a lie. He's lying about that, by the way.
So the black unemployment rate, the lowest record black unemployment, that was all.
It's I don't know. I don't know about that one. That I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know.
That's the numbers that I saw was that.
The number. See, here's the thing, though. He always quotes these numbers, right? And there was a leak from the White House that his people are actually giving him, and this is true, fake numbers to make him because he's so narcissistic. He pitches a goddamn tantrum if anybody says anything negative to him in his fucking office. So they give him fake fucking numbers. Now the black employment thing, I don't know. I really don't know about that. I don't know if it probably was up a little bit, but those numbers are kind of like, well, we got more jobs, but what kind of jobs are we having? Is it jobs that are actually putting money back in, or if you may have a lot of fucking jobs, but there could be shit jobs and not really putting money back in the economy.
Right. A lot of jobs, but they're all paying minimum wage, and you got to work 3 of them in order to survive.
All right. Well, here's an example for the big peace accord he did in the Middle East, right? Mm-hmm. That was huge, but nobody really covered that. So that it's just like everything. I think people are watching nothing but depressing news, have something that, every day you watch the news, holy shit. I mean, you just want to put a rope around your neck.
I'm not saying everything he's done is bad. No, I mean, not in any way.
Do you think the media I think the media is against him. Do you think the media is against him? Or do you think they're telling him?
I think CNN's against him.
Okay.
Because he went against CNN because they did an article about him that he didn't like, and so he started calling them fake fucking media. So they got pissed off. But they shouldn't be that way. But it's not. I mean, just because there's every president the media is against, by the way. Every fucking president.
No, Obama, they pretty much love that guy.
Dude, did you ever watch Fox News?
Yeah.
I know Fox hated him. Fox was vicious with him. But you gotta admit, all the other outlets were like pretty kind to him.
Well, from where I'm sitting, you got Trump. Trump's got Fox on side, kind of, sort of, not as much anymore. He's definitely got this other establishment called One American News Network.
That's what
they list so far to the fucking right that the keel's popped out of the water. The rest of the CNN and the rest of them are pretty shit. NPR, not too bad. Al Jazeera, they got no skin in the game, so they just call it as they see it, kind of like Australian journos. And Trump. Well, let's put it this way.
It's got Sky News, like Sky Australia.
Yeah, well, that's Murdoch. Fucking, that's our fault. Sorry about that. Did you see Rupert's son fucking quit? Sky, he went, I cannot fucking work with these people. They are taking in a direction that I don't agree with, and I'm fucking out. And he tapped the fuck out.
What do you mean?
That's his son. He quit.
Oh, Richard Murdoch's son quit?
Rupert Murdoch's son said, fuck you guys, you're taking in a direction I don't approve of. See you later. And he left. He's actually got a moral compass of some sort. Fucking amazeballs.
Wow.
But I will say this about Fox News. As of lately, they're not 100% biased for Trump these days.
Yeah. I saw the Christopher Wallace interview.
Yeah.
And
he went at him hard, dude.
Did you see that Aussie? Taking the Australian debt. He annihilated Trump. He dick punched Trump about 50 times. It was hilarious.
Trump dick punched himself though too. Like when he asked him about that civil rights leader's funeral, Trump's response was, "Well, he didn't come to my inauguration. I've done more for black people than anybody ever has."
Oh,
wrong answer, brother.
What about when he said the guy was saying using deaths per capita? Yeah. And he's trying to point out how bad America is compared to most other countries. And Trump said, like a fucking 5-year-old child, he said, but you can't do that. He literally started to sulk. Yeah. It was fucking hilarious. And that guy that interviewed him, his father is a doctor on the ABC radio network in Australia, and he does a lot of the stuff. And he's the guy that you heard talk about. Someone asked a question, can you catch COVID from a fart? And technically, you can transmit COVID-19 in your farts. So be careful. Social distance, everybody.
You can catch COVID from a fart.
Yep.
Yeah, you can.
That's
going on Twitter.
I usually wear a plug, so.
There you go.
Fair enough.
But back to the news thing, though. I mean, look, I think that on both sides there's biased news organizations. I mean, like you said, Obama got a break. Hey, Obama did get a break from like CNN, MSNBC, but he didn't get a break from Fox News or Drudge Report, stuff like that.
But do you believe that he has made the country more, or like, do you believe he's a racist guy?
Here's what I believe. He didn't make America racist. He made it where the racists felt comfortable to come out. Because I don't believe every Trump supporter is racist, but just about every racist is a Trump supporter.
Oh, jeez.
And it's just what I'm seeing. It's around.
I've met a couple Trump supporters. I've worked down in the States, right? And I've met them, and they just, about no joke, I sat at a table of like 6 black guys. They all love Trump.
There is black people that love Trump. Yep.
So it was just, I don't think everybody that supports Trump is racist.
Oh, that's what I just said. I don't think everybody that supports Trump.
Okay. Sorry.
I think every racist supports Trump. Is what I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think every
every
supporter of Trump is racist. No, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Everybody that's suffering dementia is supporting Biden.
Well, I think Trump's more demented than fucking Biden. I think Biden's way more cognitive than Trump. Way more fucking cognitive.
No, I think something's not. You don't think?
I think you're a Republican.
Do you think? No, I'm just
Canadian.
I'm watching it. Honestly, I can't vote.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting back.
Thank God you'd vote for Trump, asshole.
I'm just telling you what I see. And it's just, I think that they're setting it up that Biden, I really don't think he's going to last the full term. And I think Kamala will take over if they win. And that's what
setting it up like that from the beginning.
But I think that's the wrong way to go about it. If you vote for president, it should be for the president, not for their running mate.
No, I don't think honestly, I don't think they're going to be voting for Biden or Kamala Harris this time. I think they're voting against Trump.
Who do you think's going to win?
Oh, see, I'm not. Here's the thing. I don't want to make predictions. I don't want to make predictions because Trump is able to pull things out of his ass like I've never seen nobody. But if you'd asked me this 4 months ago, I'd have said Trump's going to win. Now there is a chance for Biden to win.
Like before the pandemic.
Before the pandemic. But after the way he handled the pandemic was as poorly as anyone could ever do. As poor of a job. And people say, well, Biden, what would a Biden do? I don't know. Biden wasn't there. I can't answer that question. I'm not fucking psychic. Yeah. But I think he would have done better than Trump. And I also hate this fucking argument. Well, no one's seen it coming. Bullshit. People's been predicting this shit for years. So, and Obama, he's seen something coming because he put he hired a bunch of people to take care of it. And guess what happened? Trump took office. He fired the motherfuckers.
He disbanded the task force.
Yeah, he disbanded the task force that Obama put together for this very fucking cause. And he fired
pandemics to detect
potential pandemics. Trump handled this, and then he handled the social shit, man. This Black Lives Matter movement is bad as you could fucking handle it. He came out. I understand there's rioters, but you can't come out and call them thugs and stuff while it's happening, while this is so fucking rich and thick and fresh, because people are upset, man. Because if you look at the statistics, black men are 2 times more likely to be killed by a police officer than a white man. That's pathetic.
Yeah. And let's not forget the military. He's basically invited Vlad over for drinks with the G8 or G7. The rest of the free world's gone, fuck off, no, except for our prime minister, because we're a bunch of ass-licking fucking lapdogs. So, but he's the kicker. He's invited Vlad over after getting intelligence reports that Russia had put bounties on American citizens and was basically hiring fucking Islamic State fucking operatives and guys like that were cashing in the bounties. Now, Trump knew this and then invited Vlad over for drinks to America. That's not going to sit well on the bellies of anyone that's been in the military. He's also alienated most of the, what I like to call the spook community, the CIA, all of those guys. He's pissed those people off. They're the ones that have been leaking all of the fucking stuff. And he's also got to deal with the moment he leaves office, all of the legal protections he's now currently enjoying evaporate and go. And I have a feeling that Donnie's going to be snowed under a bunch of fucking lawsuits from just about every fucking facet of society that you can think of. Because over the last 4 years, he's pissed off a bunch of people. And I remember the time he made a tweet and he wiped, how many, was it $60 billion off the Australian stock market because he said something that was that fucking outrageous and what the fuck, that our stock market freaked the fuck out and wiped $60 billion of value off it with one fucking tweet. The dude's dangerous, and I think people are starting to wake up to the fact that he's such a bumbling fucking idiot that he doesn't know how to do anything properly. Another one, when they rocketed Syria, he rung up the fucking Syrians or the Russians and said, "Listen, we're going to rocket this airport, and we're going to do it in an hour. So whereabouts are you parking all of your stuff? Because we won't hit that GPS coordinate. We don't want to blow up any of your stuff." So the Russians then went and got the Syrians and told them to move all their stuff up into the corner with the Russian stuff. And they wasted $60 million worth of missiles on nothing because they gave the enemy a heads up. It's like, that's Donald Trump's presidency in a nutshell. That's just from where I'm sitting. The guy's a bumbling fucking idiot. And I can't wait for him to be back on the WWE throwing Vince McMahon around because that's where he fucking belongs.
Well, I mean, look, and you said that, and I don't. Hey, if you think he's done like, he got a unfair handshake or did a pretty good, that's fine. I'm not again. Like I tell people all the time, I don't care what your political beliefs are, but don't get offended by what I say because I think he's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. I can't think of many good things he's done off the top of my head, honestly. Just can't.
By the way, I don't know if he's watching, but PT Ham actually did change his name on Twitter to Part-Time Bacon Shabisky.
Jesus Christ.
That's great.
Yeah.
And we don't sound like, and we're not sounding very funny this morning because all we're doing is talking about politics.
Yeah.
Well, I just hope that this stuff, this shit ends. I wish this, people are, with the rioting and the protesting and everything. I think with people sitting inside for months and telling you, you can't go out, you can't do this, you can't do that, people lose their minds, right? So
it's very difficult time right now.
Yeah, and that when people, I've had, many nights where I just sit there and I go, fuck, I'm slow. I think I'm losing it, man. Like, I'm watching 80 movies and crying like a little cucumber. So, it's just
Breakfast Club is awesome.
Yeah, it is. Don't say that because then I'm going to start tearing up. So, I watch these movies just to go, man, I remember when I didn't need to go to the store, wear a mask, walk around, everybody's just looking at you like, if you say thank you, you get some people that are very sweet and kind and go, yeah, thank you, and sorry, and
sorry.
Well, if you now they have aisles. You got to go like designated aisles, right? If you go the wrong way, and like you see an old lady that doesn't see that, and you have an employee saying, excuse me, ma'am, you can't go down that aisle. She really doesn't. She keeps forgetting, but it's not her fault, and you can see the frustration. And if your heart breaks for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I just want to grab my stuff and get out of there immediately because I look around and I see everybody with the masks, and it's just kids in a mask, and I just think, nah, man, I don't like this. It gives me this feeling of.
But right now, I'd rather see him in mask without them, though.
No, I know, but it's if you told me this like a year ago.
No. Yeah.
I would just go, I wouldn't believe you.
Dude, we're living a fucked up movie.
Yeah, it's a horror movie.
Yeah, it's a horror movie, dude, and it's just everything. This year, that's why I always say the year of instead of the year 2020, because this year's been like, I'm 42 years old, and this is the worst year of my life, as far as world-wise.
Yeah.
Now, last year was one of the worst years of my life because I lost my dad, but
I'm still sorry, man.
oh no, that's fine. Yeah, it's a fucked up year. It's fucked up year, and I don't see it getting better anytime soon.
I know, and that's what terrifies me, because I think people can only take so much, and you see it with just the way things are going in the States.
Oh man, we're horrible here because we don't know what we're stupid motherfuckers, and we don't listen to rules. I mean, if we just wear a mask in social distance for a good solid 3 months, we could get a hold on this thing. But no, nobody wants to do it.
Just wear a mask for a month, and and don't social distance and stuff. And yeah, I think it'll be okay, but people just don't.
Because Americans are assholes. We are fucking assholes. We think we know every goddamn thing, and we don't know shit. We got this, installed in our fucking heads years ago that we're the greatest ever and nobody can be better. Well, look at what's going on around the world. They're fucking getting a hold of this shit, and we're not. Because we're the greatest. Right, Shab?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. At everything.
Oh, by the way, my co-host Shabby, he very rarely talks.
What? No, you guys are just talking about stuff.
It's the most talkative motherfucker I've ever seen. You can't shut him up. Listen to him.
I think he's been talking the whole time. I mean,
Larry, I'll shut up.
Missy's here for great conversation. And not breast at all. It isn't because she has giant fucking titties. I promise you, that is not the first thing I noticed about her. It was her opinions.
I can't wait till the first meet up. She's going to just kick you in the nuts. Yeah, nods.
Somebody in the chat room says Shab's the eye candy here, not Missy.
It's true.
Yeah.
Exactly. I said, I'm not trying to, I think.
Shab, calm down.
I'm trying to get the viewers up. Fuck you.
Come on, Shab. Calm down. Calm down.
I'll do
I
that.
want to see us hit 100 viewers.
Auntie Susan doesn't approve of the titties. Come on, man.
Yeah, Susie's a bitch.
Never mind them titties. These swans look sick to you.
There you go. Look at them guns.
Dude's packing some guns.
Damn.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I got a small penis.
I'm going to get a tattoo here of a muscle.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And it's just going to look vicious.
I was going to get a tattoo on my dick that said dick, but all I could get was the.
I was going to get a tattoo. I was going to get a tattoo on my dick of a dick, but bigger.
Yeah, exactly. Makes sense.
Everybody's smoking. I need a smoke.
Yeah, they're smoking dope.
Oh.
Never catch me doing that.
Yeah,
I have a bunch of fucking junkies on my show.
Never catch me doing that, ever. Nope.
Oh, look at my boogies, I think.
Oh,
Pick my boogies.
wow. So you,
Look at my boogies.
wow.
Put it in my boogie.
All right. I could get this done in 5 seconds. Watch.
Okay.
5 seconds. Ready? Count.
Yeah.
I need you guys to count. Ready? Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4, 5.
I thought I could do it. Sorry. I thought if I had an audience that I could, it'd be a magical moment like those 80 movies. But, it doesn't.
A couple years ago when I was at VidCon, there was this dude who, that was all his videos, his content was Rubik's Cubes. And this dude put on a blindfold and did it one hand like under a minute.
There are some freaks out there. I grew up with this chick, and she used to go in competitions, and she could solve a fully mixed up Rubik's Cube in roughly 30 seconds every time. Just like a fucking robot. And to this day, I look at one, and the best I can do is maybe get one side to be all one color, and I'll go, that'll do. And I sit it in a way that you can't see any of the other sides, so it looks like it's completed. That's the
You
truth.
know who the best at Rubik's Cubes are? Colorblind people.
This is easy to do. What you do is you just take the stickers off.
Yeah.
No, you break them apart. You actually just, they pull apart and put back together again, you just break it apart and then put it back together and the solved.
I saw a show on Netflix on the Rubik's Cube. Do you know these kids, how quickly they could do the cube? In under 7 seconds. I'm not.
What?
7 seconds.
That's fucking madness.
Yeah, it was pretty. I was pretty amazed. I was watching it, going, "Wow, I'm really bad at this thing."
Yeah, I'm
Lola
horrible
says
at them.
her ex-husband was a competitive yo-yoer.
Oh yeah, I used to do that.
Yeah,
But
I used to smash windows. Yep. Round the world, the string breaks and the fucking yo-yo goes sailing through a window.
I've always wanted to be like good at yo-yoing. I don't know why. I always thought it looked cool. People are like,
Actually,
the
that
thing's going
reminds me.
crazy, and I can barely make it like come back up to me.
Yeah.
Like,
I
throw it
sent
down.
you a
and it just
yo-yo,
stays
didn't I?
there.
I sent you that Coca-Cola Zero yo-yo.
I do have a Coca-Cola. I don't know. It's in the other room though. Coca-Cola
That's-
Zero. Yeah,
I got that thing about fucking when they first launched Coca-Cola Zero, and it was about one of the last drinks they launched with the yo-yo. They used to do that regularly when I was a kid. They had all of the drinks, and you could get the yo-yos. Coca-Cola company was
Yes,
insane.
Yeah, I like it
Is
too.
it true that Coca-Cola owns Pepsi?
No.
No.
I don't
Okay,
think so.
because somebody told me that, and I thought, what?
Yeah, that's untrue.
No.
Oh. Coca-Cola is superior to Pepsi. Pepsi fucking sucks.
Yeah, I don't drink Pepsi.
No, I drink some Pepsi products, but just not Pepsi. Mountain Dew's okay. Pepsi.
Yeah, the company that owns KFC in Australia also owns Pepsi, so you don't get Coca-Cola
You're
at
saying it wrong.
KFC.
You have to say the word. It's because.
Confinana.
Do you know what KFC stands for, Shabisky? By the way, before he answers, I have to explain to Vito here why I asked him such a question. Shabisky
freezes
the dumbest
up
man
randomly.
alive.
Oh,
And I froze up.
What's up? I didn't hear what you said.
you said I'm
I
the
said the
smartest
reason I
man
asked him a
alive.
dumb question is he's the dumbest man alive.
Smart.
Who's
He's the
that?
greatest.
Word.
No, Shabisky is the
Greatest.
dumbest man alive. I'm telling you.
Shabisky.
I'm the
This
greatest.
guy right here, Shabby. When we call
Oh, yeah,
Shabby,
me. I'm
his
the,
name is Shabisky,
Me.
but we call him Shabby for a nickname.
The great one.
the
Why-
great
why
one.
hate him?
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
Red
you
Eye
got
understands.
fucked, dude. Vito, come on, man.
You're grounded, Vito. No more
Wow.
playing with your Rubik's Cube for a week.
He's like, don't stick up for me. Let them insult me.
Yeah, I like it. Turns me on.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
stop
were
it.
sticking up
Yeah.
for you, Chad.
How do you think I get my morning wood?
So what does KFC stand for, Shabisky?
Kentucky Fried Cinder Blocks.
Yes.
Oh, he almost had it.
Is that
He
it?
almost had it.
Almost.
He did not know what Black Wall Street was last night, which was sad. He's got a. You have to read. Oh, we got a tip.
Have me on sometime. I have jokes and have to hide online for the time being. Long story.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you gotta
Okay.
send me more $5 if you want to be on a goddamn show.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I love Lola.
Oh, by the way, since we did get a tip, if we make 150 today, I will do a Friday show. Just saying.
Mm.
All right, let me give you a tip of 150. Hold on.
There you go.
All right. Rocking.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, anyways, Lola, we'll talk to you, Lola, about coming on the show. I got to look at your content and see. Now I know I said I didn't know about Vito much at the beginning of the show, but Booleanenator does, and Booleanenator, wanted to bring him on the show. I wouldn't have brought him on because he's not very attractive, but he's here.
Hey, boss, we talked about saying stuff in front of the guests. You say it after they leave.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
No, he's a handsome man.
We'll
I'm
work
so-
on that.
No. Cucumber. Let's, why do you got to work blue, man?
Because
You're-
blue's
you're-
way more funnier than white.
You're better than that.
No,
Don't-
I'm not. I'm so not better than that.
He's not. He really isn't.
Dude, that and me saying dick is just minor. Usually, I talk about dead babies on top of camels.
You see, you're on a show where disavow is a regular thing.
I saw this. So I'm watching YouTube videos because that's what I do for a living now.
Yeah.
And there was a video of a show on Netflix called Twerk. Twerk. And it was like 11-year-old girls twerking.
Yeah.
Is that to me? That pissed me right off because I'm going, that's disturbing. You can't have that on there, man. You can't have 11-year-old girls. I got a daughter. I have no.
Yeah.
You know.
Confused. It wasn't called twerk. You're talking about like there's like 12, 10-year-old. There's like 5 like 10-year-old girls on the. Mm-hmm. I just saw that this morning. It was called something else. It wasn't called twerk.
Cuties.
Cuties, yeah. Is that what you're?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's just I don't know, dude.
It's sexualizing minors is what it is doing.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah,
it's disturbing, man. And to me, I just don't. I don't get like who's sitting at the meeting at you know.
Oh, but here's the deal: they let those type of videos on, but if I make an edgy joke, I get banned for 3 months.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
Yeah, there's an ongoing joke that I'm the most suspended man on YouTube because I've been suspended a lot on YouTube, but it's for simple shit. Like I did a video of a video against child abuse, right? And I did it like in 2016. Well, they suspended me last year for 3 months, and it was against child abuse.
But you know what it is? I had the same thing. It's if somebody has a personal grudge against you, they can say they could sit there and go, yeah, I don't like this guy, and they could flag your stuff from years ago because that happened to me too, and it's disheartening because you're going, if anybody could. If somebody doesn't like your stuff, they go after you.
Yeah.
That's not cool, man. I just find that.
Oh, that happens to me all the time now. Yeah. People false flagging. See, the flagging thing on YouTube has been weaponized, which is ridiculous. But YouTube does nothing about it. YouTube does nothing to help the content creator at all anymore. It used to be a great site to come on because YouTube would recommend your videos in the recommendations. Well, they don't do that anymore. They don't even notify people. That bell, the notification bell, it's useless.
Yeah, like I was gonna ask you a question because you're down there. Yeah. You see the mass exodus from like New York, but mostly in they're showing it in Hollywood. Like people are leaving. I like watching a guy called Nerdrotic, and he has really cool. He talks about like the comic book industry and whatever. And he's moving out of there, and he had his wife's business went under. I felt bad for the guy, but he's just like, everybody's getting out of here.
Yeah, they're all going to Texas.
Yeah, to me, it's
Joe Rogan as well.
Yeah, Joe Rogan, and so what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, they can do what they want. If they feel like that, it's time to get the fuck out, I guess it's them. Now, some of them that I heard bitching about it is for reasons that I don't completely think you should leave for. Like Blair White was bitching about the homeless and the masks and stuff like that. I'm like, Blair, come the fuck on. But Joe Rogan was talking about doing it before the pandemic, so I don't know, dude. I don't live in Cali. I don't live in New York. So I don't really know. I mean, Texas. I don't see how Texas could possibly be fucking better. That state is fucked in the ass.
What do you mean Texas is not good?
Well, it's one city in Texas I like, and it's Austin. Texas is a really conservative state. Which I live in one of the
They're
most
completely
conservative
okay
states.
How
there is.
with
many?
eating away.
If everybody's moving down there, how many people can they take?
Oh, Texas is a big fucking place, bro.
Yeah, I know, but how many jobs are going to be waiting for you there?
Well, it's most of the people that's leaving are entertainers and content creators and stuff. Now there may be people, all I'm hearing about is people they can do this shit from anywhere, right? So, I mean, that's all I know about. I don't know about the job situation. I think the job situation probably sucks everywhere right now, the way the pandemic is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know Mississippi sucks. Mississippi sucked before the pandemic, so I mean, it's my state. That's where I live. So yeah, you have to be creative and be original and come up with your own thing if you want to make money in Mississippi.
Like in Mississippi, like you talking what, like job wise, it's not good.
Oh, we're the poorest state in the union, bro.
Right.
Yeah, we are, and then we are a bunch of people that lays our hand on the table and keeps hitting our hand with the hammer and wonder why it hurts. We keep voting for the same type. And look, this isn't anti-Republican, I promise, because I'm really not a Democrat. I'm whatever it sounds good to me and I think I can do. But we keep voting red, Republican.
Mississippi is a red state.
Yes. Well, yes, it is. And here's the thing I've been trying to explain to people lately. If our state is, we have the most black people per capita that live in our state, right, than any other state in America. If the black people here would vote, we would no longer be a red state. We would be a blue state.
You don't think the black people there vote?
No, they don't. I mean,
Why is that?
Well, because they don't feel represented. Like they have somebody there to represent them. They don't feel like they have anybody that's connected with them. And that's the reason black people, from what I'm seeing, are excited about Joe Biden. Whether you like Joe Biden or not, they know him. They know because he was the vice president to the first black president ever. They know him. Kamala, right? Kamala. She's a black woman. So they are excited. They feel like they're being represented here. Now, whether they really are or not, who knows? But they feel like they are. And when black people vote, Democrats usually win. Look what happened with Obama, man. He kicked ass in the elections. It wasn't even close. Not even remotely.
Yeah, I know, but it was like, it was a combination of things. I mean, I think Bush, when he went to war, he made such a mistake of going there. It was just, people were just, he screwed up so bad that there was no way McCain was going to win, and there was no way.
Well, but also because Obama related to black people and young people.
Yeah, but Obama, when he came in, what people want. Remember, what was his saying? Change.
Change, and yes, we can.
Right.
Yeah.
So, when you take people to war and, you start a war with a country that, you have soldiers just going, like, why are we here? And it was just a bad, horrible, stupid decision.
Stupid decision. It's just kind of like what Trump's doing right now with the pandemic and the social issues.
Oh, and you know what else didn't help that person was a certain Alaskan governor that was his running mate that was real mavericky, and Palin was a idiot.
I understand why he grabbed her, because he wanted somebody. They wanted somebody out of the, like, nobody heard of, right? He
went with a woman because he thought that was compatible to Obama being black.
Mm-hmm. That's the only reason.
Right. So you're trying to compete. I mean, if you're going up against me, you're trying to figure out what is the best way to attack me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they said, get this girl from Alaska, or was she a mayor or governor or whatever?
She was a governor.
A governor, yeah.
So a governor in Alaska.
I can see Russia from my back porch.
And then Katie Couric got her with the newspaper thing.
Like I knew there was no way they were going to win. Not after what Bush did. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
People were angry.
And also we can't also deny the fact that we got a woman running for vice president. There's a lot of women inspired by that to vote for that. She's a black woman, so there's a lot of black people inspired. And like I said, Biden was the vice president, the first black. So a lot of times we go with the devil we know. That's what we do. That's what people are naturally doing, and they know Biden. And from the conversations, you probably don't know this, but most people do. I am very enthralled in the black community from where I'm at because I grew up with in a black community. I've dated black women. So I talk to a lot of my black friends, and I'm asking like, what are you excited about? What do you think about this? And they seem to be more excited than I've ever seen them in a long time, since Obama. Now that doesn't mean anything, of course, because it's just a small group of people that I know. And from what I've seen online and stuff, but who knows? Trump has pulled rabbits out of his ass before.
Well, I was gonna say I think yesterday he purchased. On YouTube, Tim Pool was talking about this.
Oh God!
No, but that's where I got the information from.
Yeah, I know. Just when you said Tim Pool, my butthole tightened up a little bit.
He said that he purchased advertising time. So if you're doing a stream or whatever, Donald Trump, it's a smart move on Trump. His advertisement will come on, there's advertising on the side. Mm-hmm. He purchased that, and I don't know how many millions he blew on that, but that's something that the Democrats should have done, is purchase advertising on YouTube, because a lot of people are going to be watching content on YouTube, and next thing you know, you're going to have Trump there. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's a smart move on his part by purchasing that, and I'm surprised that the Democrats didn't do that.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of did, because I've seen Biden commercials all over the place saying, please sign up for my campaign so we can defeat Trump. Yeah. That's literally all he says. But, you know, that's smart, because he's not actually smearing Trump. He's just saying we're running against Trump.
Right.
Here's the thing that I like. I mean, I don't know if I like, but it's interesting to me about this whole election is Biden's really not doing a whole lot of talking, but Trump keeps burying himself. There's the difference I've never seen before. It's not like Biden's constantly going after Trump. He's really not. He's not running a real dirty campaign. He's really not. Trump is Sleepy Joe, Slow Joe. And people are, honestly, I think people are getting tired of that kind of shit too.
Pimpmunk, do you think that, how do you think he's going to do in debates?
I think he'll be all right. I think people's got in their head he's going to fail, but I think he'll do all right. And Kamala's going to eat Mike Pence a fucking alive.
Yeah, Mike Pence.
She's going to chew him up and spit him out. There's more interest in the vice president this year than I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's the thing with Mike Pence is he's not a big talker. So I like to see, the debate.
I think Biden will be all right. I don't think it'll be interesting debate at all, because Trump's going to be nasty and try to insult and do stuff. And me personally, if I was Biden, I would do this: Corona. I would just say Corona over and over and over again, because everybody knows Trump fucked up when it comes to that. And that's the biggest topic in the debates right there. It's going to be COVID. That's going to be the biggest fucking topic in the debate. And Trump's already lost that part. Now, I don't think Biden's going to do anything amazing in the debates. I don't. No, I don't. I think it's going to be more about record this time, of Trump's record, not Biden's, Trump's record, than anything. Now, whether people vote for Trump or not, I don't really know. I don't want to say Biden's going to win, because that's a prediction I don't want to make, because Trump is magical sometimes. He does shit. He connects with people that I don't understand why he connects with, like the poor white guy. I don't understand why the poor white guy likes Trump. I don't relate to him at all. I don't understand why they do, but I don't know.
There's a fair few voters that just wanted to throw a fucking spanner in the works. It's one of the voice actors from Grand Theft Auto 5. He was on Joe Rogan's show, or one of the episodes from I don't know when, but he admits, he said, yeah, I voted for Trump. It's not because I like him. It's because I just wanted to fucking see the White House on fire and Capitol Hill on fire. And well, they can't. And then he said, to clarify, he said, I wanted to send a message to politicians that the status quo is not fucking good enough anymore. So he's a fucking agent of chaos just to really roll everybody up. And it seems to, like, if you want to send that sort of message, Trump was the perfect way as a protest vote. It's like, cop this for 4 years and see what you fucking think of this fucking madness. And because Trump doesn't listen to his constitutional law experts or anybody really, he just tweets shit. And that's not how you're supposed to run what used to be the most powerful nation on the planet. Arguably, it's definitely not that anymore, in my opinion anyway. One could argue that point. It's lost its prestige under Trump, in my opinion. Now, American citizens, I love American citizens. I don't think much
we don't
of
love
the current...
you.
Yeah, well, that's all right. I don't need them to love me. I love them. They invented lots of cool stuff.
I hate you.
Oh, that's all right. I'll send you a dick pic later. That'll make it all up. We'll be good.
But I'm really getting sick of the whole Biden.
Cucumber, sorry.
Come on, dude. They pick out a few fucking interviews where he messed up in a couple sentences and act like he does it every day. I've seen several interviews lately of him talking just fucking fine. Does he fuck up? Yeah, but if you talk as much as him and Trump does on fucking TV and shit, you're going to find plenty of fucking up blunders and stuff. They talk all the time on interviews and shit. Everybody would fuck up and blunder. And this is defending Trump as well here, by the way.
Well, Pimpmunk, this is one of my favorite comedians is George Carlin. And he said something that I find, you know, when you have one of those moments where you just go, yeah, he's totally right. Because he's like, if it's a Democrat or it's a Republican, it doesn't matter. You're not invited to the party.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
So, you know, they want you to fight and argue and us to yell and say, what about this and what about that? These guys got like, these guys are multi-millionaires, man. Like, they don't they don't care, you know? So to me, it seems like they want people to fight, argue, and it's no good. It's
well, we have to choose.
Yeah, you have to choose. But here's the thing. If me and you were fighting, either somebody's going to vote for you and somebody's going to vote for me. But me and you end up going for, you know, I mean, we go golfing together after. You know, it's like I saw this thing called if you watch, it's called The Family on Netflix. Yeah. And it's Democrats and Republicans, these guys, these senators, living together in the same house. It's like you watch it, you just go, no way, this is impossible. But yeah, these guys hang out together and blah blah blah, and it just you know. And I think of George Carlin's famous quote: "It's a party. These guys are in a party, and you're not invited in that country club."
Yeah, that's what Bohemian Grove was.
Left and right matters unless you're absolutely filthy rich. You know, the rest of us are just peasants, and we're left to figure it out on our own. Left and right only really matters if you have enough money to play the game.
And that's evil.
Yeah, behind closed doors at the end of the day, they all go to the members' bar and have a fucking drink together. Yeah. Make no fucking mistake about it whatsoever. And you remember Alex Jones's one of his early videos was Bohemian Grove. And it's like a fucking holiday camp for politicians, and they go there and have the Mole Egg Bowl and the cremation of care little ceremony, and they had Walter Cronkite fucking voicing and all that shit. And Alex Jones tries to make out it's almost that's just politicians in their fucking holiday camp, and there's probably hookers and a mountain of blow back in their fucking dormitories where they're all staying and running around fucking naked, slapping each other on the ass because it's. What is it? They have it's like a big fraternity getaway where they all meet up 20 years out, and they're all in government now because that's how it works. The fraternities all look after each other, and yeah. So Anyway, yeah, Bohemian Grove, good example of that crazy shit. Of them all partying together, went behind closed doors when the cameras are turned off. They're all buddies.
So let's talk about penis.
All right.
Oh, do we have to? Cucumbers. Okay.
Cucumbers.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I like the subject.
At
Shabisky loves penis.
Cucumbers. I love
Cucumbers.
cucumbers. They're
No,
delicious.
I'm talking about dick.
No, you mean big cucumbers.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Big,
talking about
juicy
big,
cucumbers.
fucking throbbing red vein cock is what I'm talking about.
Like
Chicken.
sloppy knobs.
Wow.
Salads.
All right.
Okay.
We'll say cucumbers with a couple of cherry tomatoes.
Mm.
Tossing salads?
What'd you say, Missy?
Tossing salads?
I thought you said croissant salads. I was like, what the fuck is a croissant?
No,
Like-
I'm not that stoned
But I don't
yet.
know if I could eat a whole salad of croissants.
I love a
Croissant
fucking croissant, though.
How does that work? I'm just trying to picture it in my mind. Do you shove the
I'm
salad in it?
Don't picture it because you'll stay in your mind forever now.
I'm imagining
Alright.
a salad with little croissants.
Little croissants.
I've got
Little croissants.
The
this.
bakery around the corner from my house makes, you know, like obviously everyone's had a glazed donut, but they make glazed croissants. And
Yeah,
these are
I've
the
had-
most delicious things I've ever had in my life.
Sweet croissants are awesome.
Do
You
they
know-
have salad?
No.
No? Okay.
Krispy Kreme donut. Are
I've heard of these things. Never had one.
Oh God,
They're good.
They are just really, really good, and they're like, you're like, you'll eat one, and you'll just go, yeah, that was good, and then all of a sudden it's like, now you're addicted to crack. You're like, wait a minute, let me try another one. What you know, the next thing you know, you've eaten 6 of them. You're like, why does my ass not fit in this seat anymore?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. So they're sprinkling a little bit of cocaine on with the icing sugar, maybe, just to get everyone just that
God, it's
little bit addicted.
They melt in your mouth. It's just
Didn't they do that on a South Park episode with the weed?
I
And the
think they
cocaine
did.
Sprinkled on the
Yeah, the Christmas special.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They made-
It had
like-
integrity.
They made like weedless cocaine or something like that. What was it? like no weed.
I love South.
Oh, yeah. It's no weed. Oh,
Larry in the chat room said a croissant salad would be a sandwich.
ah.
yeah, it'd be a crunchy sandwich.
Yeah,
And that is true.
yeah, I just can't make it work in my mind anymore. It's I reject it. It's not,
What
that
if I
concept
put
has
my
been
dick in
rejected.
the croissant?
That just makes it a weird hot dog.
Have a weird cucumber.
Oh yeah, What if I put my cucumber?
What's your favorite food to have? What do you like to eat?
Oh, my potato salad. My mother's potato salad.
Why? Like, what
Because
cream?
it's the greatest thing on the fucking earth. That's why.
How does she like? What's in it? Just potato salad and what?
If
Just
she
potato
told me her secret, she'd kill me. I don't know what else she put. She does this thing, dude. She may be squirting titty milk in it, as far as I know. I don't know, but it's good
I
shit.
doubt your mom's squirting titty milk in her potato salad.
You say my mom can't make titty milk no more?
I'm saying she's not putting it in her potato salad if she does.
Yeah.
You don't know what my mom puts in her fucking titty. She may be putting titty milk in it.
Mama Pam, he's saying you're putting boob milk in your potato salad.
I'm not coming over for dinner. Like I just, we'll go. I'll take you out. We'll go to.
Well,
Christy.
I'm from the place where we have the best food in America.
Oh, I know.
Southern
I know you do.
cuisine.
I know you.
Southern cuisine is the best food, right?
Yeah, it is.
Crawdads. Yeah.
Southern cuisine is by far better than most. Now, as far as me going out to like restaurants, I love Chinese food, right? Chinese food's my deal. Orange chicken, Bohemian, all that good shit. Love it all. I'll just give it all to me.
Do you like the shitty beef or the shitty chicken?
I like the shitty all of it.
So you go eat it. It's a South Park joke.
Yeah,
Goddamn Mongolians.
You want a shitty tuna roll?
Yeah.
Shitty. You want shitty beef or shitty chicken?
Oh fuck! I watched that. My daughter caught me watching it because I don't like watching. I was watching porn downstairs in my basement the other day, and my son came downstairs, and I couldn't turn the fucking thing off.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like the loudest. This door was so loud. And my son says, "Dad, is somebody dying?" And I said, "Yes, me, inside right now. Please go away. Daddy's busy trying to watch some." Because you start off looking at stuff on the net, and then you just go, you know what? Let me check out some midget porn.
It happens.
It happens. It just hits you all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Logical progression. You're at Target. You're looking at shoes, shirts, midget porn. It just happens.
Little person.
No, we call them stumps around here.
I call them carnies.
Yeah, carnies.
What's your favorite?
Lesser people.
What's your favorite food?
Nachos.
You? Yeah. You love nachos?
Nachos.
So what, as like a midnight, like while watching a movie or something?
Breakfast, lunch, tea, doesn't matter. Nachos.
Wow. So you must fart like a, ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. What do you think started those fires over there?
Last year it was lasagna, though. I was hooked on lasagna while I was doing the show regularly. I couldn't stop eating lasagna from this local pizza shop. It was fucking delicious.
You're saying it's La Sagana.
I find it ironic that you're using the word regular while talking about, that particular function.
Shitting, yeah.
Is that God?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's bullet God.
That's what God sounds like.
Shady, how about you? What do you like eating? What's your favorite food?
Sushi.
Yeah.
He doesn't eat sushi. He's lying. He just said something.
Sushi.
He just said, first thing that popped in is sushi.
I've seen this motherfucker eat 1,000 times online. Never seen him eat fucking sushi.
There's no good sushi in town, and the place that I used to get sushi from, they closed down.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. Where do you live? What city? What major metro?
Las Vegas. There's no good sushi.
There's no good sushi in Las Vegas? Are you kidding me?
He's not exactly in Vegas. I think he's like an hour out of Vegas.
If 45 minutes from Vegas is in Vegas, then I live in Vegas.
Well, you live
I heard they got really good food down there, like restaurants.
Yeah.
Vegas got some of the best food you'll eat. Yeah, I imagine.
And you can go hunting for chupacabra. Delicious.
45 minutes is close enough to go get good sushi, though, bro.
No, I wouldn't go 45 minutes to get sushi. I'd
go 45 minutes for a blowjob.
Yeah, but there's a diff because the guy usually the guy.
Sushi fucking sucks. Anyways.
How about you,
Missy?
Titty.
She likes dick.
Yeah, no. I'm going to be bougie, and I'm going to say my favorite is filet mignon au pois, and maple glazed Brussels sprouts.
Lady Ben over here got to have my Wagyu.
Wow, we've just established that I can't afford to take Missy out to dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Expensive date.
Well, I'll get her a filet Whopper.
I would sit there and go, so you're pissed off about the Happy Meal. What's going on? You get it.
Bitch, get a Wendy nugget
I'm a girl who can go to McDonald's, or I'm a girl who can go to one of the high-end restaurants. I am not.
Do you complain?
That's so funny that you said that because.
Are you gonna complain about it? No.
Like if you get food, do any of you guys ever complain if you get food and you're not happy with it?
I work. I've been a bartender for 9 years. Like I work in the restaurant industry, so.
Because I always worry about they're gonna spit my food, so I never complain, even if it's bad.
I'm okay, dude. I've kissed girls after they gave me a blowjob.
Some places it's the cooks you have to worry about, but mostly it's the servers you have to worry about.
See what she
said?
Here's
the difference. Here's the difference. So let me explain something. Here's the difference. You can complain without being an asshole.
No, I know. Yeah, of course. Like, I don't want to sit there and go, listen, by the way, you piece of shit, you better fix or, I'm gonna scratch.
You'd be surprised how some people talk to you.
Oh, I know. I used to work in the food industry in younger days, so yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen how people talk, and I'm like, oh, man, don't talk to people like that. like they're gonna, you know,
I hate the way people look down on people who work in restaurants and stuff.
I don't. It's a hard job, man.
It's a fucking hard job, dude. And by the way, some of them people you looking down on, like waitresses and bartenders, they may be making more money than your fucking ass. Because they can pull in some mad ass tips, so don't be looking down on them.
Yeah, but to me, it's just the respect factor. There's a way about going about complaining about food. You don't need to. That's good that you sit there and you talk and kiss. And I do the exact same thing where I don't kiss them, but I just say, please do not let him spit my food. And they laugh about that, and they just go, listen, this isn't the best. If you can fix it, great. If not, no worries. Yeah. And they always come back. But I always worry about. Yeah. I always worry that, they're gonna do something.
And if it's a small mistake,
if you're being rude about it, it's not the cooks that you have to worry about. It's the servers, because the server will just bring it back there and have the cook remake it. But they're the ones that are going to be petty because you were a dick to them.
Right.
Yeah. The cook. If he has to recook it, he has to recook it. Like, unless he's like super busy and the server is being a bitch to him.
Yeah.
Like it really all falls on the server.
So don't be like Missy. Yeah. Anyways. But like, even if there's like a small mistake, I won't even complain. Like, I've seen people complain because they didn't get enough mayonnaise and stuff. Like, I mean, shut the fuck up, eat the goddamn sandwich and just deal with it. If I order a burger and the motherfucker moves when I bite into it, then I might complain.
Yeah, if it comes back with a few more bites missing or finger holes in the sandwich, I'd be like, hey, come on.
Yeah, and I don't want your knuckles in my bologna.
And bring this drink back. There's not enough urine in this. What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, well, you definitely went to Missy's bar then.
Yeah, you get titty milk.
Speaking of.
Missy, don't move. Stay right there.
But see, I'm sorry, bro. Here's why none of us have a chance with Missy. We're not 16 and we're not wearing a onesie.
I am.
Oh, shit.
Oh, there you go. Dude, you've had a rough 16 years, bro.
This is 1 week of cocaine.
You have lived.
Yeah, baby.
What do we do in the second hour?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Missy, what do we do in the second hour?
We e-demand.
That's right. We don't e-beg here. We e-demand. That's when I tell you to give us money and you do so. In the description below, Shabisky has a Patreon. Please throw him a few bucks. Missy has a Patreon. Please throw her a few bucks. And, of course, the great producer man himself, Booleanenator, has a Patreon. Please throw him a few bucks. And, of course, your lovely host here has a Patreon, Streamlabs, and a direct link to PayPal. If you want to tip, I'll also put my Cash App in the chat room. And if you want a Friday show, as you know, all Friday shows are bonus shows. If we make today's stream go of $150, we will do a Friday show tomorrow. If not, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
that's pretty much all my shield there.
Let's hit that goal.
Let's hit the $150.
Any hits this stream?
Yeah, we got a couple earlier.
I'm a big dummy. I don't remember stuff.
No, you're the greatest.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me kiss, Red.
Somebody needs to go find part-time bacon on Twitter.
Off the show.
And Shabisky, you need to tweet part-time bacon right now and say,
tweet him. You motherfucking bacon. Get your here. And give us all your money. Okay?
Yeah. Anyway,
tweet.
You don't voice your tweet.
Pimpmunk.
Yes, sir. Yes, wait a minute. Yes, sir.
Do you perform stand-up down there?
Well, I have done a few things around here, but there's not much around here.
Oh, that's.
I do anything, dude. Man, I go like I've been, but I don't do a lot of stand-up. I'm trying to get into it now. I can't. There's some things coming in the future that are pretty big for me and my company, which is Fat and Funny Boy Productions. There's some pretty big things happening pretty soon. Like a couple weeks ago, we unveiled the new intro and all that stuff. But there's some really big shit happening that's going to affect my online career, offline career, everything. And also on this channel, I'm glad you brought that up because it made me want to shield this. As you know, I got the Fat and Funny Boy Productions now. This channel's owned by Fat and Funny Boy Productions, which is my company. We're also going to be producing more shows on this channel, not just me, other people's shows. So if you know anybody that wants to be a part of it, tell them to hit me up and we can talk business. So we can do it. Yeah.
Cool. No, I think Booleanenator said you've done stand-up or something.
Yeah, I've done a few things. Yeah. There's not much in this state. Memphis, I've been to Memphis work. I've done some MCing and shit like that in Memphis.
Do they got any comedy clubs down there?
They got a couple in Memphis. There's none around here in my area.
How far is Memphis?
About an hour and a half.
Oh,
not too far. And of course, I'm not too far from New Orleans either. I'm like 5 hours from New Orleans. So they've got a couple down in the coast of Mississippi, but I live in northeast Mississippi. So which the coast is quite far away. So, but yeah, I'm working on some things. I've actually got some things working on behind the scenes. It's pretty cool.
Well, if you ever tape your set, I would love to see it.
Okay.
Just tape a set, and because I'd love to see.
I got a good 45 minutes.
Really good. I got a good.
I got a good 15 minutes. The rest of it's just bullshit.
I was gonna say 15 seconds. I just come on.
Yeah, maybe 15 seconds. Yeah.
Go, hello, and then they go hello, and I go. Yeah, I try and do this, and then it doesn't work, and then I just go.
Here's the deal. See what the thing about me was in my 20s, I had a few opportunities that I could have done some things, but I'm gonna be honest, I was a pill addict. I was a junkie, and I fucked a lot of shit up. And I'm just now the last several years getting to where people are knowing who I am again and starting to be able to do some stuff. So I'm old now. I know it's hard, but I've got a dream, and it's gonna happen. So yeah, I fucked a lot of shit up. I'm not saying I could have been a great or anything, but I think I could have done some good stuff with it because I'm pretty funny guy when I want to be. But yeah.
You're not that old.
Well, I'm old for the business.
Yeah, Well, I don't know.
Maybe it's what the business needs. Maybe there's too much young kids flooding it, and it needs an old head in it.
That's what I say, Missy. I'm with you. You.
If it's just a bunch of young kids running around with no one to guide them or teach them or show them how things could or should be, then it's just gonna be
what I see.
Now you're a comedy, right? Okay. In your comedy, I'm getting a vibe. I may be wrong. Are you more white collar or more blue collar?
I'm more silly. Like I'm more
silly, goofy.
I don't do politics up there. I don't do because you got to remember if you're playing a theater, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're playing a theater and you start doing politics and you got the crowd or a club or whatever. And I've seen it happen. Okay, the crowd will turn on you if you try and do something political. So I learned off older comics. They just say, you know what? If that's your shtick, if you want to do politics, then do politics. But if you want to do a show to entertain, do something like. To me, I was sick and tired of saying. One show went, I did 7 shows that were awesome, and one show they stared at me. Yeah. And I hated that. It's the worst feeling in the world. So
you're gonna bomb, right? it's gonna happen.
To me, that's why I just do silly comedy magic, and I tell jokes in between.
Yeah. I watched one of your vids last night, then I got interrupted, but I got through I seen you. I liked you. I liked some of the jokes you were telling. It was pretty funny. So, anyways, you just haven't done any funny things today, though. I'm kind of disappointed.
To me, it comes down to what I watch is with the younger generation is they will it's like they'll act like they invented stand-up.
Yeah.
And I don't.
then-
It's like, you know what? Just funny should be fun. Joe Rogan said it best. No matter what you do, as long as you make people laugh, who cares? You know?
Yeah, and one of my favorite comedians was Patrice O'Neill before he passed away. He said something one time that really stuck out to me. He said 50 comedy is more than laughter. He said 50% of the audience should be laughing, the other 50% should be pissed off.
But that was his. I mean, Patrice.
It was his skit. Yeah.
Was a very. I've seen him. Right. He he's a very powerful guy up there.
Yeah.
You know, like he controls the audience. I saw a woman make the mistake of heckling him, and I think he made her cry. You know,
he was pretty rough. He was an insult comic. I mean,
well, he
was good at insult comedy.
You got to remember, it's like, think of it this way: it's a guy doing construction, you know, for 30 years of his life. He knows every trick in the book.
Absolutely.
So, you know, if you're gonna try and heckle a guy like him, he's gonna nail you.
Let's say Joe. Joe's very good with hecklers. Very good.
Joe's dealt with it. The more you deal with it, the better. I hate hecklers because to me it's like I'm in the middle of doing something and then somebody will yell something up and it's just like, shut up.
Yeah.
You know? But
if you don't like it, just be quiet. Fuck it.
You know, go home and you know, do something else. But yeah, I'd love to see it next time. If you do, please tape it, and, you know, because I'd love to watch it.
We got you, buddy. Shabby's gonna be doing a one-man show. It's just gonna be him and Dabs.
Yep.
You do.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. Stand-up Dab.
He's lying. He doesn't do stand-up. Missy does porn.
Why?
She just because everybody buys it. She makes so much money. She spreads her butt cheeks and just people just fly in going and buying the butt cheeks.
I'll send you a link to a couple sites that are free, man. What the hell are you buying stuff?
Yeah, but them some special butt cheeks.
Because see, Missy's not free. She's not a slut. She's just a whore.
Oh God.
What?
Missy, that is a compliment.
I'll be sitting over here minding my own business.
I'll be over here.
Look,
it's a compliment. She knows what I meant.
Red
Whores
eyes,
get paid. Sluts give it away is what I'm saying.
Red eyes.
She's not a whore, by the way. She's not offended. Please don't get offended for her.
Yeah.
She understands it's a joke.
Yeah, I've turned my LED off. I'm just sitting in the corner in the dark pretending I'm not here.
These are just jokes. Nobody, you know, so don't, you know, and if you can, sit back, relax.
Yeah. Missy knew it was a joke. I'll apologize after the show and she'll and pay her $50 to see her dead.
I'm so sick that I've already reported you to the Southern Poverty Law Centre.
I'm sorry, Missy.
That's a good laugh, Pimp.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good laugh. You got my uncle's laugh. I love that.
Yeah, I sound like I'm losing my breath and dying. It's
you sound like you're in the middle of getting a hernia or you're lifting something really
heavy. Got for them.
I love that laugh.
You ought to hear Shabisky scream laugh. That'll scare the hell out of you. He's got to laugh like every now and again I'll tell a joke he finds funny. He'll go, ha! I'm like, what the fuck did you just do?
Yeah.
And Missy's got to laugh. She hasn't done it lately. But if you get her real tickled, at the end, it sounds like a reverse sneeze. It sounds like the sneeze is trying to go back into her. It's
like
weird.
if she was taking a shower, she would drown.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
It's a scary idea.
Do you need a lifeguard at the next shower I volunteer?
I would just tackle her and she'd be screaming. I go, I'm here to save your life. Just shut up and open your mouth.
I'd actually do a Baywatch slow-mo, like get the Baywatch music going and get the slow-mo running.
No, I'd run at her in slow motion and she'd be going, what the hell is going on here? And then just tackle her, put her on the ground, and just do the whole. And she'd be like, at least brush your teeth, man. I mean, what? My eyeballs are popping out. You're
least you
supposed to
can
be
do.
blowing in, not sucking everything out.
Damn.
Eye.
That's what I'm gonna do with red eye.
Ooh. Promises.
Oh, dang.
Red Eye,
Right.
you love. I picked up a figurine the other day at a comic book, the Cylon, like that. Cost me $20, but I needed it. But did you watch it? Were you a big fan of the show?
Oh, original series. Yep.
Yeah.
All of them. Loved it.
Yeah. Was it awesome?
I was quite perplexed how they ended the modern iteration, like, because they had to cut it short a season because the people in the CEO or whatever thought, no, we're not funding the next fucking season's production, get fucked. So they had to wrap the story up a season early. So I don't know whether Starbuck was a fucking ghost, an angel, or what the fuck was going on there. And it just kind of fizzled out. But yeah, I really love the original series, wires and all. Love the effects. Love the cheesy Cylons.
They weren't cheesy to me. When I saw them as a kid, I thought they were the coolest thing in the world.
Agree. And one of my favorite memes of all time was someone dressed up as a Cylon, and it just said, "Replaced by CGI will work for food." And he was, yeah.
Real quick, do you remember one of my favorite episode was a Cylon that fell to a planet, and he bumped his head, and so he was screwed up, and he was working for a sheriff, a bad guy.
Yep.
Do you remember that episode?
I
That was
do.
awesome. That was awesome. Where they had
Absolutely.
the old gunfight.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it was just really, they don't make them like they used to.
No, it was quite a cool show back in the day. And one of my other favorites is Babylon 5.
Oh, I love Babylon 5. I love
Yep.
that.
Excellent show.
Nerd alert.
Oh, look, you just love Metallica so much. You just want
Oh,
to talk
fuck
about
you.
them. Pimp loves Metallica.
No,
Buy
I
him
do
Metallica
not.
albums. And he
Metallica
will,
is worse than Satan.
wow,
Wow, that's if you told that to Metallica, they'd actually go, "That's cool."
that's
No.
badass.
No, they're a bunch of fucking pussy ass bougie bitches trying to act metal. Is all they are. They're fucking.
What's your favorite metal group?
Oh, Slayer.
Slayer. I like Megadeth.
Well, Megadeth is awesome. That's the only thing that came, from the trash that was good. No, I'm not a, but to be honest with you, I'm not a full-time, like, hardcore metal fan. I like metal, don't get me wrong, but I'm more of a blues guy, hip-hop, stuff like that, but yeah. So let's talk about shooting.
Oh, do we fucking have to? Jesus Christ. Really?
What? What's wrong? He's sitting there all cute. I painted my son's room that color, so I feel kind of like his dad.
Who's?
Look, he's looking around going, why? Like, what? He's like my son. Exactly. Like, he doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
And he's like a small child who's actually 28 fucking years old.
What?
Look, he's still thinking about sushi. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry still.
Go ahead. Say what you're
You
going to
guys
say.
want me to take a dab?
Sure.
Go on.
Go ahead, buddy.
Me
Take
and
it.
Missy, you got to join in, okay? I'm nothing without you smoking with me.
That was weird.
What do you mean? We're
I'm
smoking.
nothing without you smoking with me.
We're smoke mates. Every time we smoke on stream, we smoke together. Red, of course, is gonna smoke with us too, probably, but he's smoking legal tobacco, of course.
I don't know what you talk. I disavow. I'm a
Smoke your
good
legal
boy.
tobacco and shut up, Red.
I don't do
Okay.
any of that
We
garbage.
come all the way over to you.
It's all poison. Let me
Yep.
get my.
This is not poison.
Let me get my needle. Hold on.
Yep.
This is not poison.
Just
I
just
think even
hold on.
close to anything that's involved with a needle.
No, I wouldn't use that. I don't know what you said.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look, I could smell the colors.
Two Guns said Shab's true power isn't the weed, it's sharing weed. There you go.
Yeah.
What's his name, Shab?
What'd you say, babe?
What's his name?
Have you
To
not
what?
seen the videos of the children with epilepsy who have had 300 plus seizures a day, and then they're given THC oil and their seizures stop and they're able to be comfortable? Is that?
Let's not
Yeah,
put
but
out
then they started
let's
sucking
not
dick in the alleys for weed, so.
let's not put out misinformation. It's the CBD oil that does that, not the THC.
It's still part of the cannabis family, and in that entire it's still medicine.
Agreed.
They
And
prescribe weed to glaucoma patients. They prescribe weed to cancer patients to help with their hunger. They say smoke a joint, take away your pain.
agreed. And THC has other medicinal value in and of itself, like for anxiety,
but
etc.
it's not anything close to anything that goes into a needle. It's not anything comparable.
It's heroin.
Put into a needle.
No,
He wasn't serious about the needle thing. Calm the
I
fuck
just want to
down.
make sure that people are aware of that, because some people do think that, and that's why a lot of these states are still having a hard time getting marijuana legalized and people getting the
Marijuana
medicine that
heads
they
are fucking
need.
junkies. I said it.
Yeah, you know,
Junky
like,
ass fucking grass smoking bastards. You fucking potheads. You know, I like weed too sometimes.
you know, the kids out there injecting the marijuanas. It's just
in
not
their
good.
ass.
I know they inject it everywhere. It's horrific. See them on the streets around here, just walking around looking like porcupines with needles hanging out of them, just injecting the weeds. It's terrific.
I'm not. This isn't a joke. A couple of years ago, there were It was on. I saw it on CNN. Kids were shoving tampons up their asses
with vodka.
With vodka. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that like, when the heck did that happen? Like, did the kid sit there and go, hey, Danny, I was in your bathroom and I saw your sister's tampon. And why don't we dip it in alcohol? And
That's
shove
just
it up our
kids trying to figure out the quickest way to get fucked up.
Yeah.
What is it, like a game where you fart and go, what is that? Is that like a rummy?
No, it's because the alcohol is soaked into the tampon, and then when it goes into your anus, the membranes, I believe, are a little bit thinner, and the alcohol gets absorbed quicker into your bloodstream.
Yeah, but it's also very dangerous.
Yeah, you can go through alcohol poisoning a lot quicker by fucking around with putting.
I don't know why these kids want to be dangerous. I don't know what they do. What we did, huff spray paint. Come on, people.
Yeah, what's wrong with the lube?
Good old chroming, man. Come on. Sniff a bit of petrol. It's cheap, easily accessible.
Best drug in the world, hand sanitizer. Put it in your hands. Huff hand sanitizer like I do every fucking hour now.
No, that's
all you do is you rub it.
Oh God!
He'll never have the coronavirus at this rate.
I reckon your Febreze would be cheap as
You know
chips
that
now.
meth heads don't catch corona because they got all those chemicals in their body and they can't. Seriously, you don't hear meth heads catching corona ever.
I wonder why. Just because
they got goddamn acid in their fucking veins.
They don't go to the doctor.
They have the blood of the fucking xenomorph. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to? Okay, all right. As long as we got that sounds legit. They have xenomorph blood.
Can't wait to where when
Excellent.
COVID's over and I can go out and roofie people again. That's all I want.
Oh,
I don't rape them. I just roofie them.
really?
Yeah, I just roofie them and watch them fall asleep and I go, ha ha, and walk away.
With their wallet.
No, I don't do nothing violent to them. I just roofie them.
Well, taking their wallet's not violent as long as they're asleep. They don't even know it happened. That's not violent.
You just roofie and laugh. That's all.
Roofie and go. Yeah, it's called a roof and go.
I'm going to start following you around, wait for all your roofie victims to go to sleep, take their wallets and fucking...
And by the way, once again, I don't actually roofie people. That would be...
Puff it, Pimp, you want it?
Yes, I want it.
Yeah. Puff it, Pimp.
Thank you
Wow.
very much for the $50 tip. We appreciate it. We're only, 100 away now, and we'll be able to do a show tomorrow.
Oh my.
Bonus show tomorrow if we make 100 more. Well, actually, not 100 more. We make, let's just say 90 more.
90 more for the Friday show.
Friday show. Wow.
Friday show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Yes. Bonus show.
What just
Let's all
happened?
make vodka suppositories together as a family.
Yeah.
Two guns.
Mine is kind of drying up, so
Yeah. Thank you, two guns. We appreciate the tip very much. Now we need 70.
Well, here's the spooky
Yeah.
part. I have got some crystal skull vodka here, so
Me too.
I'm good to go.
Hey, we got some of that.
I got it for Christmas.
That's
Oh.
right. That's the bottle's fucking awesome, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the Aurora, so it's that trippy bottle with the colouring to it.
Oh no, that's not what I'm talking about then.
No,
My
it's
friend got one of the
it's
regular ones.
It's Crystal Skull Aurora.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the one put out by Dan Aykroyd, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I want one of those bottles.
A buddy of mine got one of the ones that's like that big maybe, and he sat there with a hand drill and drilled into the glass and turned that shit into a bong.
Yeah. What you got there, buddy? Oh, he's got some. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's the little nipper one.
that's the
Yep.
small one.
Yep, I've got one of those here, and I've got a 750ml one of the Aurora.
And there's the big.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
I
that's the one
want
that
one
he
of
turned into a
I
bong.
just want the bottle. I don't even want the fucking.
I look at it and I just sit there at night and go, to be or not to be,
Yeah.
and then we go.
See, Shabisky, he's quoting Van Halen.
Oh.
Yep.
But yeah, I used to MC at a strip joint, and the bottles I used to pick. They used to give me the bottles, and you could turn those into awesome lighting, lights. You could make a lamp out of it. It looks so cool.
Yeah, I
Yep.
bet. Yeah, awesome. I want one of the bottles. I do. Oh, those Crystal Skull.
They are very cool.
Yeah, I like them. It's even cooler that Dan Aykroyd puts that shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
there's a
He's always been a businessman, Dan Aykroyd. A lot of people don't know that. He used to have a show. Do you remember he used to do a paranormal show about
Yep,
everything, right? You remember?
sure
Right.
do.
Really? A paranormal?
Yeah, I
show?
remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's huge
Yeah.
into that stuff. That's why the
Everything.
Crystal Head vodka is based on the crystal skulls that have been apparently found all around the world, but actually can be traced back to a certain antiquities dealer somewhere in Europe. Most
Yeah.
of them trace back to, but they're really cool, and I think the skull that he used for his bottles is probably the coolest one out of the collection. It's loosely based on one of the skulls. I forget which one. But they're fucking awesome bottles, and they do make really cool. Just leave them lying around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
They look
Yeah, I've
epic.
got a couple of the nipper ones.
I got some nippers too.
Yeah.
One on each side of my chest.
I bet you do.
Pepperoni.
Yeah, well, everybody knows I got the smallest little fucking titties and nipples in the goddamn world.
They're little Tic Tacs.
I do, man. Look at my little nipples. Well, you can't even
Hey.
see them. They're so
Dude,
tiny.
come on, come on. We're not working blue. Remember,
Dude, I'll pull out my balls.
put the pepperoni away, mate.
balls will be blue.
You leave
Hey,
the cucumber
I'll-
back down there too.
What, 1, 2,
3.
4, 5. I was just waiting for somebody to say it.
I'm not saying it. I refuse. I will not cooperate.
Vito doesn't know what we're talking about, but I guarantee somebody to say. Every time I mention my balls, there's
You
a
know that
certain
Pimp
thing
has
about
3
my.
balls.
I was born with a third testicle, right? So everybody always mentions 3.
You being serious?
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
got 3 testicles.
Look, Vito.
Yeah.
He does this to all the new guests. He wants to impress you and try and sort of. He's trying to sort of put you in the corner there like he's the biggest dog because he's got an extra testicle. He thinks that I don't know what's going on here, but
I'm more
don't-
alpha than you guys. I can't help it.
don't let him
Can you show me?
What?
Let me
present them. Present them.
You're
present
lying.
them.
What am
Let
I
me
showing
see
you
it.
my balls?
Let me see your nuts.
Are
Hey.
Pretend
Officer!
pretend I'm a hungry squirrel.
Yeah.
No.
Now I kind of want to see him just because, yeah.
It's funny that he mentions hungry squirrel eating nuts, and I've done that too. Anyways, by the way.
You honestly got 3 balls?
Yes, no joke. All
Legit.
jokes aside, I was born with a third child. There's only 200 recorded cases, even less cases of a working testicle, and I actually have a working third testicle.
Can you send me a balls pic later?
He is serious. He is fucking serious, and it's kind of intimidating.
Yeah, see?
Well, there was a girl that, this is a true story, and Booleanenator, I think, knows. There was a girl I went to high school with, and she would send me, anyway, she's like, if you send me a cucumber pic, I'll show you mine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she would send me stuff, but I couldn't send my cucumber pic, so I would go looking for cucumber pics and send it to her.
Oh, you send fake ones?
Yeah. But the problem was, about the 7th time, she's like, that's not you. Because I would delete them. And I had to go through and look at all these wiener pics and just go, which one, I'm not lying. Which one was similar? And I'm counting the veins, right? So that was my job, counting other guys,
Well, it probably gave her away when you accidentally sent her the black dick.
That's what gave it away. And she's like, it's cool, but it's not you. And I go, it hurt because I wanted more pics.
Oh man, I'm sad now.
I told her, and she said, well, that was very not cool. And we're still friends, but
Well, I had this same kind of deal with a girl. She said, if you send me a picture of your dick, I'll send you a picture of mine. And so I sent her a picture of my dick, and then she literally sent me a picture of her dick.
Oh, I've had dates like that.
Yeah, that's how I discovered Shabisky was a man.
Whoa. I didn't know that.
He's very quiet. Why is he normally this quiet, or is he like?
Yes, he is.
No.
Yeah, well, we usually get at least 12 words out of him. Today we got like 11 and a half, but
It's a Zen thing. He's just,
He can't. I bet you, if you turn around and look at that color, you're gonna go, when the fuck did that happen?
Yeah.
What? When is there color behind me?
It used to be like white. What is it? This isn't even my room.
Where am I?
And what happened to Shabisky?
Why am I in New Zealand?
He's on the other side of it.
Shabisky, do something entertaining.
You're going to take a dab again?
No
Yes.
dabs.
10 dabs this stream, Pam.
Dance.
Take a dab.
All right, fine. If you insist, Pam, let me get another dab ready. God,
Straight into your eyeball. That's it. Do an eyeball hit.
See, this is why I hate the pandemic happening, because I had a chance to meet him in Cali, VidCon, but it got canceled, and I was going to teabag him.
Right.
I was going to put my nuts on his head because somebody paid for it.
All 3 of them.
I want to know just the how is this going to work? We're going to was it going to be left and right with one balanced on the bridge of his nose?
Yeah, but I'm laughing because Missy did the thing that. Cause I said my nuts, all 3 of them. Everybody always has to bring up the 3rd one.
You did it on purpose.
What if you hang 2 off the edge of his nose and block his nostrils and just use the 3rd one to just randomly dangle and roll around from left to right over the bridge of his nose?
I picture more than that.
I know what you're about to ask. About the same size.
Okay, he knew what I was about to say. He knew what I was about to say.
Yeah, because dude, I've had these discussions 1 million times.
The next question will be now: which one orbits? Does one orbit the other 2?
Yes.
Is the 2 orbit the central one? Maybe. How does this work?
Here it is. I got 2 like regular size testicles, and one is a little smaller than the other 2, and it kind of does move around more.
That's called your dick.
No, my dick is much smaller than every
Do
one of
it,
my
pimp.
nuts.
Dance for this 60.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. Wow. I have no
damn.
words.
That's
Oh,
a
damn. Go, Pimp, go, Pimp.
Somebody call a doctor.
That was nearly as good as the lightsaber kid. I swear to God. That
We
was
need
nearly
$10
as good.
more, Shabby.
Can
10
someone
more dollars.
Photoshop?
Thank you, PT. You are a fucking boss. Thank you.
Can someone CGI in a really crappy lightsaber into one of Pimp's hands and clip that last little dance? That'd be, yeah. I will love you forever. That would be great.
I'll love you for 5 minutes.
That's what you always say. Never last.
And here's another dumb question that I get asked about my balls, Vito. How does it feel to have 3 testicles? And I'm always like, well, I don't know. How does it feel to have 2? I've never had nothing but 3 testicles. It's all I know.
Like, do you ever go in the public showers and just smile?
Yeah.
Like,
Back in the day, dude, when I played football in high school, I used to run around there and fuck. Look, y'all only got 2.
That dancing
bitches.
got me all hot and bothered, pimp.
Oh God.
Thank
Oh,
you.
damn.
There's a Friday show tomorrow. We can do a bonus show. So yeah, thank you.
2 guns.
You should do another dance just in case they don't clip that first one properly.
Oh, damn. Oh, whoa, look at those moves. Holy
That's some
fuck.
vicious.
All right, now at the
Dang.
end there, clip in 2 big dicks when you hold these hands up. Sorry,
Yeah, I
cucumbers.
used to fuck
My
with
bad.
my teammates back in high school. I'd run around, look, I got 3 balls, y'all only got 2, and shit like that. Fucking one that, yeah.
And do you name them like Mo, Larry, and Cole?
Oh no, they got proper names. One's named right testicle, other one's named left testicle, and the third one's named testicle. No, I actually named them.
In the middle.
My dick's name's Frederick, and then we have Frederick and the triplets. That's what we have.
That'd be cool if they talk to each other.
Oh, they do.
Mm.
Yeah, but I don't understand them because they all sound like the adults from Charlie Brown. So
Right.
They can make a late night cartoon about your testicles talking to each other.
dude, if anybody can do it, I will fucking be happy with it. If you can do animation and you want to do an animation of my balls, go for it.
Have you ever met a person with 3 balls and then you guys stop and just hug?
No,
That sucks, man.
it's very, like I said, it's very rare. And
That'd be like finding a long lost brother.
yeah, it would be. But like I said, it's very, very rare. I've never met anyone else who has it. So yeah, and yes, here's another question. Yes, I do sperm more than the average man.
You sperm more?
Sperm
Sperm
more.
more?
You got some.
You
sperms more.
You lay a lot of seed.
Dude, like I said before, if my jizz was colored, it'd look like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Oh my!
Oh.
Wow. Pro heart in Australia.
So every time I look at a Jackson Pollock painting, I'm going to think of 3 balls.
Yeah, as you should.
You've just ruined art for this
And that's
man.
what I'm going to tell the little kid beside me when they go,
That's
why
what
are
he
you staring
based
at that?
his
Wow.
paintings
I'm
on.
going
Was
to
my
go, I'm gonna go, do you not see balls in this thing?
Yeah.
Balls are bouncing everywhere.
I hate getting kicked out of the fucking music.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Say when people start singing AC/DC song, I got the biggest balls of all, start laughing at them.
Well, they might have bigger balls. You've just got more balls.
No,
So,
dude, my sack is fucking huge.
huge.
So you
It's-
must when you take so showers must take forever.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like one nut, 20 minutes.
Do you grab a towel, wrap it around, and do the whole?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Can you do that thing like the little, like just sort of crouch down and start bouncing around on your ball sack? No?
Like South Park. And when he had the ball cancer, that was fun.
They all purposefully got ball cancer so they could get medical marijuana.
Okay, here's also the deal. I'll explain this one time. When you actually see my testicles, it actually just looks like a bigger sack of balls than the normal sack.
So it looks like a bunch of tennis balls in a bag.
Yeah. It looks like my whole crotch area looks like a tic-tac fighting 3 baseballs, basically.
Oh, fuck that. Let me see him. You're just teasing, man.
It's $500 a testicle.
You're cucumber tease.
No,
Disgraceful.
the cucumber ain't much. It's the salad sides. That's all
You gotta show me, man.
Damn, dude, you need to calm down, bro.
He wants to see the angry taco.
He's getting a little too excited about it.
This is like you're like the guy at the freak show that's telling like the most amazing thing is you're gonna see the most amazing thing back here, and then I'm like, here's my $10, and you're like, you can't come in, kid.
Wait a minute, nobody gave me $10 for that.
Yeah. Come see the man with 3 testicles except you, child. You cannot come in.
Pimp freak.
I'll send
Come
you.
look at Pimp freak.
How about this? I'll send you a cucumber pic if you
You
send.
need to calm fuck down. Bro, you need to chill a little bit. You get a little too interested.
Oh, give me a break. I'm interested. How many times you hear I got 3?
Every day with me.
He's
that's like Missy having 3 boobs. Like you're telling me everyone's gonna sit there and go, are they real or are they fake?
Well, Total Recall has answered that question for most of us.
Man, you start tripping me out.
We'll talk later. I'll
No, we won't.
Yeah, we will. I want to see those hash puppies.
He wants to see the Frank and Beans.
Straight up, protect me from this guy.
No, this is rather entertaining.
I feel like I feel like a victim here.
I shall enable this man
I
to do
will not
great things.
sexually molest you. I will just molest.
What?
But Vito, I would like to take this opportunity to invite you back to the show in the near future. This has been great.
Oh, give me a break. Everybody thinking I'm the freak. I'm not the one saying I got 3.
You're the one that begging me to see him.
Of course.
He's into biology, and he's heard of
I am
something
not a freak.
unusual.
I'm genetically gifted. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. And I'm genetically curious to see them.
And you genetically, and I'm more genetically called a police on your ass.
He's genetically predisposed to seeing
Everybody say
good
that.
Yes.
You way too hyper by my ball.
No, he's just excited about biology. Can't fault a man for that.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But I feel uncomfortable.
Well, that's okay.
You feel uncomfortable because you're sitting on one.
Yeah.
No, I'm sitting on all 3 of them.
That's a plausible explanation that he's just given.
I'm gonna send you. Forget the $20. I'm gonna send you a pillow.
I like pillows,
The way you could cradle. You could cradle.
but you still can't see my balls.
I will.
What?
You'll be in
That's
the middle of the night. You're gonna wake up. You're gonna see this face, and you're gonna go. Here we go.
That's not a man
I got
just
a
merely.
Canadian trying to look at my balls, mama.
Exactly. That's what you're gonna scream out running down the street. There's a Canadian looking at my balls.
Yeah. It's a prophecy, Vito, and it shall come true. One night you're going to wake up, your blanket held up, and it's going to be Vito there with a torch going.
We can make a movie out of it.
If you touch him, you're gonna have to suck him. I'm just bottom line.
And that I totally agree with you there.
Okay.
I think that's totally fair.
Dude, that's just too. That's help.
That's a Canadian and look at my ball.
Outstanding.
Anyways, let's move on to my boss.
The chat is eating this up, by the way. The chat is eating this up.
Yes.
Listen, I could. All right, I'll show you later what I could do with 2 huge marbles in my mouth, and then I want you to think about. You ever see The Godfather when Brando was at?
Yeah.
I can do that, and I've always wanted to try it with 3. If you know what I mean.
You have to put the dick there too.
I want to sit there and go, they killed my boy. They killed my boy.
Yeah. I may put a horse's head in your bed too. So
It's happened. That'll be like the third time that's happened to me. You don't know how many people that have tried to kill me. Booleanenator knows.
yeah, I've had a few.
Booleanenator's my
Daddy.
in a way.
Okay, you're just getting weirder and weirder.
I was about to say parole officer, but obviously I'm wrong.
He was, and then we started dating, and then we were called into the office, and it was a mess. It was a mess.
Yeah, that never works out, does it?
We had to dance a merengue to get parole. It was weird. It was weird. But then he was happy because I took him to McDonald's for a Happy Meal, and then everything was cool.
There you go.
Nice.
That's like going to a dentist and getting a fucking anal probe. It's weird, but hey, it happens.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I love going to the dentist, and they're like, "Can you, so how's fishing?" And I'm like, "Fishing's great. Can you get your watch out of my mouth?"
Yeah. When the dentist asked you about the prostate exam, it's weird, dude.
Do you ever get that laughing gas?
Hell yeah, dude. My dealer's got it.
Because I tell them, like, when it affects me, they're like, "So is it doing anything?" And I go, no. Just so I get more.
Yeah.
My dentist stopped giving it to me because he caught me getting high as fuck. Like I huffed when he went out of the room. I huffed that shit. Like I would just like go and then hold it in and then blow the air out as fast as I could. It's awesome. Well, here's the thing about the way they serve it to you at the dentist. It's set at a level, and I forget it's 3 liters of it's one or the other, 3 to 1. So it's 3 liters of nitrous oxide with oxygen, or the other way around. And you can infinitely live on that mixture. It won't kill you. You'll be absolutely fucking non-functional as a human being, but it won't kill you. Mm-hmm. And yeah, my dentist, he just went, "Yeah, you feeling anything?" And I'm like, I've stopped breathing at this point in time because I'm just holding in a lungful, just enjoying the bliss. And I went, "Yeah, no, I can't feel a thing, mate." And he's just gone, "You are so full of shit. It's not funny." Ripped the mask off, and he went, "No more for you, naughty boy." And I was like, "Oh," so I just get overtrained.
I did the same thing.
My own fault. I need to change dentist basically to get the gas back.
You got to change dentist.
Yeah.
My dentist will, I go, "Gas?" And he'll go, "No," because I know what you're going to do as soon as I walk out of the fucking room. You're going to huff it and try and kill yourself. I'm, "Oh, I can't because of the mixture." And he just goes, "Shut up," and jabs me with a needle, and I start to cry like a baby.
My dentist is, I don't know if that's the right word, or is it Oriental? Is that the right word? I don't know what the word is.
I think the Asian, maybe.
Okay, Asian, yeah. And he always goes, "I know what you're up to." You know? And I'm like, I'm not, because I hate going to the dentist. But yeah, man, that gas just.
Well,
it's bliss.
Well, a few weeks ago, there was a guy down the road got busted for dealing drugs, and he'd been dealing for like 10 years, and he was a dentist. It goes to show you, I knew the guy forever and never knew he was a dentist.
Damn. I'm going to start ringing my dentist tomorrow. Go, "You guys got any weed?"
By the way, we are like a few minutes away from closing time. So, Vito, you want to shout out your channel or anything real quick?
I don't have a channel. It's just I just do stand up. I'm starting up shows here with the COVID. Found a place that we're going to start doing shows. We do comedy. Mm-hmm. We have magicians come out, and it's a really nice room. I wish you could come out to see it, but I know that's literally impossible.
Yeah.
But,
you ever thought about streaming it?
I don't know. I'm going to talk to this guy. I really don't want to. I haven't made any money in quite a while. The last time I worked was March 14th. Yeah. So, to pay a guy right now to stream it, I got to talk to him to see if, because I don't know any of that technology. Booleanenator knows. I'm not a tech guy. So, I'm going to talk to a guy about it. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. And, check out my YouTube channel. It's just Vito D'Amico.
That's what I just asked you. You said you didn't have one.
Yeah, but it's just a YouTube channel. It's
Well,
nothing.
that's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
they can find you.
I thought you meant if I had like a my own show and stuff.
Oh, no, I was talking about your channel. Your channel. Yeah.
Do you
Where
have
people can
content?
find you and stuff. 'Cause
Thank
you're
you.
very good. You're a very funny guy. And we definitely going to want to bring you back on the show. So,
Absolutely.
And I
Absolutely.
want to see number 3. So
yeah.
He wants
he's
the
not gonna have-
cucumber shot.
because he's
I
gonna.
want to see number 500.
I don't want to see,
Yeah, and no cheating and going on the internet and finding someone else's tri-sack.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
disgusting. If you do that,
There's no other testicle that looks like mine. Mine are beautiful. They're glorious.
see now you're just making me mouth water. Stop.
Yeah. They're glorious balls. I have glorious balls.
Some
Amazing.
serious ball boasting going on right now.
Yeah, dude. They look like shiny globes of love.
You are a ball tease, man.
I am ball teasing you right now, baby. Want them balls, don't you?
Oh.
You can't have them. No, you can't have my lovely balls. They belong to me.
Wow.
Oh,
Unless you
dang.
give him $500
He's so
and you
weak.
rub them all over your
Unless you
face.
pay me, you can have them all you want.
Just real quick, when they slap them up against a girl's or a guy's ass,
Yeah.
do they make like a noise like? Ch-ch-ch-ch?
No.
There's
They
no.
make a noise like,
Like a rattlesnake.
but yeah, and they even have hands and do that gesture. So it's really great.
If you got the rhythm going, it sort of sounds like a double kick drum from a metal band. Like, as all three sort of undulate back and forth.
A good rhythm.
And the
Or
dick's like
triplets.
a horn and makes a noise. You know, it's all pretty fucking great.
Just think of the drummer in Metallica.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, fuck him.
Think of him sitting on his big throne as he gets all of that money from what was a Napster, all of that Napster money that he spent on his throne.
Yeah. That Lars could suck my 3 balls.
Well, Pimpmunk, thank you so much for having me on. That was
Absolutely.
very cool. You're a very nice guy. I'm not a Republican or anything. I'm just watching and just seeing what's going on.
We forgive your Canadian.
But anyways, and Missy, nice to meet you too. Shaggy and nice to meet you. You're you talk like a fucking.
That's me, Shaggy.
I gotta get some.
I'm always talking.
You give me like a headache.
I'm sorry. I'll stop talking.
Jesus
Shut up.
Christ.
a lot of things to think about.
Sorry.
Nice to meet you.
Thinking a lot. Okay.
And yeah.
Very-
Was,
Well,
was
It
an
nice
accident.
meeting you as
It was
well,
an
buddy.
accident, babe.
We appreciate you, and you were an enjoyable guest for sure. Red Eye, you
Hell yeah.
suck, dude.
I know. It's why I
You
came
suck,
here, just to
Red.
fuck it all up. That's what I do.
You in that foreign fucking language. I don't know what the fuck you talking.
I love Australian.
Oh, I hate them.
I'm not Australian. I'm South African. No, wait. Am I, what? I forgot. Shit.
He's Australian.
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna.
Oh no, that's right. My name's Patio Furniture.
I'm
Top of the
not.
morning.
I'm not Australian. I'm from Detroit.
That's
Yeah.
right.
He's actually
Take-
from.
Take him
Michigan.
to Detroit.
What was you gonna say, Shav?
I was just gonna say I'm gonna be streaming on my new channel
Nobody.
that I'm trying to grow in a little bit. My new channel, Shabisky Games. Trying to
What?
grow. We just hit 1,000 subs. Oh my god, I'm a big
What?
celebrity now.
Are you gonna be talking in it?
No,
Thank God. Oh, what? No, that was an accident. Sorry. You're the greatest.
I don't have time for that. Okay, I'm just gonna sit there.
And Missy's going to be waxing her crotch later on. So yeah,
What?
on Chatterbait.
you're on better shape.
Or only? Is it OnlyFans?
Stay
Only Chatterbait.
So as always, we appreciate you guys for liking, sharing, tipping. Make sure. Well, we are doing a bonus show tomorrow, so make sure you come catch that. I'm pretty sure Fire Ronan will be here. He always is on Fridays. So thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bulls, hit that kill button.
Thank you.